CMP workers and first responders had their hands full this morning when they got to this scene. This is West Road in Bowdoin, where two cars hit the same utility pole. So the first car, being driven by a young woman, snapped the pole in half. It came to rest near the base. The other half of the pole and those wires ended up in the roadway. That's when a second car came by and ended up as you see it in this photo. The man inside the second car had to wait for CMP crews to shut off the power before rescue crews could get him out of the car. Neither he nor the first driver were injured, although her car is a total loss. Tough scene to start the day there. Dana Osgood's tracking our forecast. We're not in the clear yet with those icy conditions, though. We should keep that in mind.
Yeah, because we had some snow kind of come through this afternoon as well. We have had some reports of black ice in the area tonight. So if you are out on the roads, just be extra cautious. Know that it is out there.
Winter is here, and that's the perfect example.
It is December, and we saw some snow this morning, saw some snow this afternoon. Outside Portland, we had some larger flakes coming through. None of it really accumulated except on some grassy surfaces, and I think that's the same across most areas along the immediate coastline. At this point, most of the snow showers have begun to exit east, but still a few kind of hanging around, so just be aware areas of down East Maine still experiencing some low visibility, and then a couple of snow showers back up into the mountains. But things are going to start changing as we get into the day tomorrow. So the system that brought us the snow this morning and kind of this afternoon is going to depart to our east. Then we're going to have a lot of Arctic air come down. And it's going to be very cold and very windy tomorrow. I think it's going to be very noticeable how wintry it's going to feel. Still cold on Saturday, but less windy. And then we have another clipper system that's going to come in for Sunday here, kind of bringing, it'll move through relatively quickly, but we could see some snow accumulations, though a bit on the lower side. And then we'll change once again as we get into the beginning of next week. We're going to start to warm up a little bit again. And then we have another system to kind of talk about for Monday, and then even another one after that. So we're entering a very active kind of period here. So we have a lot to talk about, but we're going to focus on tomorrow first. So it's going to be very windy, especially in the kind of late morning to early afternoon hours, seeing wind gusts up into the 30s, even into the 40s in some spots. And with high temperatures only in the 20s, it's going to feel extremely cold tomorrow. Especially this is Friday at 7 a.m. Feels like single digits all the way down to the coastline, even feels like in the negatives in some spots. -1 in Freiburg, feels like -5 in Greenville. And even as we get some sunshine in the afternoon, it's not really going to help that much. Feels like temperatures still in the single digits, some of the low teens, even still some negative numbers through areas of northern Maine. So it's definitely a day to kind of bring out the hat and the scarf. I think it's about time that I brought those out of the closet. And then overnight tonight, we'll have the rest of those snow showers start to exit. Keep in mind we could see some black ice overnight tonight. We will have some snow showers hanging out in the mountains kind of over the next few hours and then kind of overnight as well. It'll take the longest for those to kind of exit out of that area. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, noticeably cold, noticeably windy. And then Saturday, excuse me, Saturday will be a little bit cloudier and a little bit less windy, but still pretty cold, high temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s. And then we'll have this clipper system come in for late Saturday and through Sunday. And as we're going to have just kind of some quick snow showers go through, most of those will be overnight into kind of early Sunday morning. Could see some quick kind of 1 to 2 inch accumulations kind of all the way down to the coastline here, which is something that we haven't seen in December so far. So it'll definitely be something kind of interesting to look into, and more systems next week, but we'll talk about those once we get to the weekend. Sea is 4 to 12 feet, got that gale warning in effect because of those high wind gusts that we're going to see tomorrow. So we have a busy, very busy 7-day forecast here. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, but very cold and very windy. Saturday, still cold, less windy, going to be the drier of the 2 weekend days though. And then Sunday, we have that little clipper system moving in, Brian, so that'll give us some of those snow accumulations, though not as much as we saw this morning in a lot of spots away from the coastline. And then next week, a little bit warmer, but we got some more rain coming in. It's a very busy pattern. Absolutely, got my work cut out for me.
Dana, thank you.